Welcome to 2019. It's looking to be a very, very interesting year for our industry and for Contact in particular. The last 4 or 5 months of 2018 saw a increase in the amount of mergers, in the amount of purchases of promising Contact companies. So I want to kick off 2019 with one of the fundamental building blocks of improving our industry, data. A lot of, especially marketing people out there, use the phrase that data is the new oil. Let me puncture that one right away. Data is not the new oil. It's significantly more important than oil. But for a start, it's a bad term because oil is a finite resource and data is effectively infinitely durable and reusable. So treating it like oil, hoarding it, storing it in silos, has very little benefit and reduces its usefulness. So nevertheless, due to the conception that it is similar to oil, scarce, this is often what a lot of companies and individuals are doing with data. They keep it to themselves, they hoard it, which reduces its usefulness. And why is data so important? Why do we keep returning to the concept of a data strategy, having somebody collect the data, store the data? Why do we have GDPR coming in and securing people's information or data? Well, basically because data is the foundation for fact-based decisions. So if you want to run a company or you want to have a project run that relies on fact-based decisions, data is invaluable for you. It is a fundamental building block for you. Data in itself, isolated, is useless. It's ones and zeros if it's digital. Behind me you'll have a lot of data hidden in books in the shape of A, B, C's and D's. But if you combine data, you get information. And if you are able to string information together and deduct it, you get knowledge. And out of knowledge comes that Jedi Yoda concept of wisdom. So data is the foundation for information, knowledge and wisdom. And as an industry, we generate second most data and information in the world, only surpassed by the finance industry. But 95% of all the data that we're generating is thrown away, hoarded in silos, not managed in a way where we can reuse it. And that is extremely dangerous because that will lead us to repeating the mistakes that we did before because we don't have the knowledge to actually go back and compare. So this was the very first short kickoff on data. There's a lot more to be said about what is a data strategy, how do you get around actually working with data. As Mackenzie's saying, you can't impose or import a data culture into your company. So it is for a lot of companies a fundamental change in how they're actually working and learning. But I'll leave that one for another time. So basically, have a stand, look into data. It's the foundation of information. Information is the foundation of knowledge. And knowledge is the foundation of wisdom. Have a great 2019.